This is DJ Wolf Live. You know, I was thinking about something. I was in a situation with somebody, and I called a few times. I had no malice towards that person. Every time I called, they wouldn't answer the phone, or the voicemail got full, or if I was able to get in contact with the person, they would just cuss me out. There was no rhyme or reason. And then someone else told me, well, you need to forgive. Now, this person has done it several times in the past, over the past 2 years, and I've forgiven them. But I kept doing it, and every time I would do it, the cycle would start over again. They wouldn't pick up the phone, blah, 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 and all that. And it would be the same mess. Now I pick up the phone, voicemail full. When they do pick up the phone, cuss me out. Okay, I'll forgive you. The same cycle repeat. It's like wash, rinse, repeat. To a point where I just got tired of going through this process. I had to keep forgiving them every time they do the same stupid shit. With no atonement at all, none. And I got to a point, man, you know, forgiveness to me, and I know Rick Ross has said this adage about God forgives, I don't. I'm in the forgiving business, but my forgiving business it can only go but so far. You know, nothing wrong with forgiving somebody for wrongdoing. You know, for you know, just for the sake of you, for healing. Because really, that's what forgiveness is about. But you can only forgive that person so many times for doing the same thing, and it gets old. You know, it gets repetitive to a point where they're just abusing your forgiveness. Because there is such thing as an abuse of forgiveness, where people will just repeat the cycle of bullshit every time. And you keep forgiving them for the same type of cycle of bullshit that they keep pulling. And you forgive them every time for the same thing they keep doing over and over and over again on you till you get tired of it. After a while, that mess gets old, like I said, and it's to a point where they actually don't even learn from their own mistakes that they did, or for the stuff that they did to you long after you forgave them. It's like they don't care. You know, they're just messing with you, and I don't like to be played with because I ain't play, as somebody said. You know. You know, they just take advantage of your kindness for weakness. That's all. Long after you forgive them. And then, you know, like I said, it has, for me, forgiveness, there's nothing wrong with forgiving others. You know, because really it ain't for them, it's for you. But after a while, it's abusive. They're just doing it to abuse you mentally. And, you know, you had to cut them off. You know, and I was talking, nah, don't do you cut them off. No, I'm going to. I did that. I did that months ago. I'm not doing this no more. You know, and it doesn't matter if it's a friend, or a co-worker, or a relative, or blood relative. It's abusive, and it's the way you get tired of that mess. Really. What they doing on the road, man? Come on now. It gets downright abusive, for real. It gets downright abusive to a point it's just like, really? It gets old. You know, and you have emotions and feelings and things to think about, dealing with everyday stuff all the time, and you already have enough on your plate as it is without people had to fuck with you every day every time you try to forgive them for something they keep repeating the cycle of bullshit with. The wash, rinse, and repeat of cycle of BS. Sometimes you have to put a stop to that. And the only way you have to stop to it is not deal with it. And then you can move on with your healing. You know, because sometimes it's abusive when people do that, man. It gets old. It gets real old real fast. To a point, you know, you're just like, I gotta move on past the crap. It's too much of a crapshoot anymore. It is. You can't keep on playing these games with people. People can't keep on playing with your hearts and minds all the time no more, man. You know, I'm at the age now where, you know, you try to be reasonable with people, but then you don't want people to try to take advantage of your being reasonable. You know what I'm saying? And I want to be able to enjoy the second half of my, you know, life, God willing, whatever He allows me to have, and be more spiritually goal-oriented, which is what I'm trying to be now anyway. I was trying to be that for years. I continue to try. I strive for that. You know, you heard me cuss a little bit, but, you know, I try to tone it down because I think all that is unnecessary, at least for me at my age. You know, but it just kind of like, it makes me feel sad. I feel so sad last night after I was dealing with this situation with this person, and it's like, you know, just ridiculous. You know, and they don't understand, don't have a clear understanding of me trying to be understanding with them. You know, they just want to throw you in the bus and say, this is it and that's that, nothing else. Like I'm a 2-year-old. I just straighten them out about that. I'm not no kid. You know, there's just the other disrespect that we have towards each other, man. And I was like, it's really sad, man. Yeah, we talking about cohesiveness and all this, and Black Lives Matter and all this mess, and we don't have enough common sense to have any common respect for each other. You know, it's heartbreaking. When you think about that, it's heartbreaking because people's feelings, lives are in the balance of that. You know, where we try to be cohesive and bond, but people don't want to do that. People just want to attack you, no matter what. Then they make it about their own personal feeling, you know, and attack you with theirs for no reason. It's just sickening to me, man. It's just, I'm like, oh man, when are some of us ever gonna grow the fuck up, man? You know? But what makes it so sad, I can't even relate to the people I try to relate to because they're so nasty, man. That people I need to relate to, but they don't want to do that. You know, they just want to think they're going to talk to you any kind of way and think, oh, that's how I relate to you. If I just talk to you any kind of way, I'm always this kid. No. There's certain things you just don't play. There's just some things you don't play with people with. You know? When you talking down people, that's not playing with them. Playing with people's emotions, man. Trying to play with people's mindset, and that's not good at all. You know? It's like black people just like, hey, well, but you don't talk to white people like that. I know that for a fact. But like I said, this is why I don't deal with a lot of folks, man. I don't. I just kind of stay to myself. And being it's Christmas, man, sometimes it hurts. It hurts like hell. I've been thinking about it, man. It really does. I'm not gonna kid to you guys. I'm just not kidding to you at all. It really, this time of year, it hurts more than ever. You know, because I tried with every breath of my body to try to really be there for others, man. And you got others that just don't, other people just don't appreciate what the hell you do for them, man, or what you attempt to do for them, and just continue to throw you under the bus. It just made me, you know, that's why I can see why some people are introverted. I don't condone being introvert. I don't condone that at all. But I see where it leads some people to being introverted, because people are so nasty in this world, man. It's nasty, it's downright nasty, man. It's like, oh my God, you know. Wow. But one thing I think I'm gonna continue to do, and it's worked for me, and it's gonna continue to work, is pray on it. You know, praying for people who are nasty, and maybe turn their hearts around, man. Something, because there's not much else I can do. I can't force people to do something that they aren't willing to do on their own. You know, people have to be willing to have an open heart about certain things, and have an open mindset about certain things that they need to talk about, and not talk down to people, and not throw people on the bus all the damn time. You know, especially for people who try and be their form. I think for people to do that is just heartbreaking, man. It truly is. So, with that note, this is DJ Wolf, and I'm out.